everybody, it's Alan with Hiking the Second Half of Life, and welcome to the Upper Peninsula. I am here in Munising, Michigan, getting ready to hike Pictured Rocks Lakeshore Trail with my friends Gretchen and Willie. So we've got 5.5 days, 4 nights, 42.5 mile hike. Got a big day today. I got to hike 16.5, so I might have bit off more than I can chew, but we'll figure it out. But overcast, windy in the 50s. It's going to be blustery on the lake today, but the weather's going to be a mixed bag all week, but we're excited and looking forward to it. So welcome along to the ride.
First waterfall of many. I don't know how well you're going to hear me because the wind is really bad up here. Just got it going. Good day to hike, a little windy, but not too bad. I guess if you're into cross-country skiing, this would be the place to be. I would think there'd be a ton of snow. There's also snowmobiling up here. And I think it'd be cold as anything. But if that's something you love, I bet you this would be a cool place to do it.
We're about 2 miles in. Nice hike through the woods so far. Winds are crazy, 15 to 25 mile an hour gusts off the lake. They said it could be 40 miles an hour. It's supposed to die down this afternoon. It was really windy here last night too. In fact, Munising lost power, the whole town did, so there's a whole story behind that I'll tell later. But so far it's an easy hike, not real, got a couple small elevations, nothing great. A few blowdowns, not as much as I thought considering how windy it is. So we're having a good time. Got a long day to go. On we go.
First real views of the lake. Haven't been anything to speak of at this point. Walking through the woods. Hopefully you can hear me. It's still really windy. That's been the downside of today, is the gusting winds. Other than that, it's actually a nice temperature to hike. So Willie and Gretchen are behind me somewhere. I'm trying to get as many miles this morning as I can, so I don't have to worry about this at the dark. Waterfall going down to the lake. I don't know if I can get rid of a view of it. Walking right along the edge of the cliff here, so I'm not going to get too brave. It's pretty awesome. Maybe a little better view there through the trees.
Probably my best view so far today.
Sun's trying to come out. The lake's got a little bit of white caps on it. We're right above the lake. It is a beautiful scene over that. Sorry about that, pointing at the sky. Very beautiful scene though. It is gorgeous. Pretty awesome right there. Cool little creek back here in the woods. Working its way down there. Bunch of beautiful pines. We're standing getting close to a beach area. Very cool.
Well, I made it to Miners Beach, which is right behind me. Lost the trail, a little got myself poked in the face, bleeding a little bit. Lost the trail. Fortunately, I have my hiking project GPS app, and that got me back on the trail. So it's always fun, isn't it? Actually, I'm having a great time. The weather is turning nicer. The wind's still bad, but it's sunny out and nice. A lot of people out. I'm gonna probably walk down to the beach. I'm 7.3 in. Means I have 9.4 to go. 9.1 more to go. But it's only noon, so I've got time. I don't know where Gretchen and Willie are. I may not see them all day, which is kind of a bummer, but it's my fault. So, so far, just a normal mishap for me. Nothing tragic. I'm going to go down to the beach, take a look, and then get back to getting on the trail.
This little guy does not care that I'm in the trail. He just thinks that you're in it. Aren't you, huh? You're not afraid of me? Go have fun. This is a pretty awesome view to stumble upon. I'm camping over where that arch is, but I'm not 100% sure. Somewhere in that general area. It's beautiful.
Well, I didn't know if I'd bitten off more than I can chew. I definitely bit off about as much as I could chew, so I finally made it here. 16.4 miles. Got here, it's 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm wiped. Gotta set up camp still, gotta get water. I'm literally 100 yards from the lake, so I have plenty of water. There's actually a beautiful beach there, Chapel Beach, which I can't wait to explore because I'm gonna be here for a while in the morning. So, but I am wiped out. Gotta rest a little bit and then get the tent set up and then get camp set up. The good thing is don't have to hang a bear bag. There's bear boxes you have to put your food in, so that's the good thing tonight. So we'll see. Tent set up. Still gotta blow up the air mattress and put everything else in there, but that part's done. Very nice campsite. Number 5. Can't build a fire tonight. No fires allowed at this site, which I'm way too tired to build a fire. So we actually have bear box, so I'm actually going to put my food bag in there because I got to go get water. So I'm going to take a little walk. Oh my God, get my water bag filled so I can filter some water for dinner and for breakfast. Introduce yourselves.
Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Marcy.
Hi, Marcy.
And I'm Guy.
Where are you guys from?
Munising.
Oh, nice. Okay, so not too far away.
No. Hometown.
No power last night.
Right.
Because we were in town last night.
I lost mine.
And they just learned to set up their brand new tent. And they did it all themselves with a little coaching from yours truly. But they did a great job.
For your help, it was a miracle.
No problem. Well, I hope you guys have a great time tonight.
Really appreciate it.
All righty. My new friends from Munising gave me a little pre-dinner snack. Wasn't that nice of them? Such good people. It's awesome to meet people out here. They're just from all walks of life, and everyone's just friendly and happy to be out in nature. For dinner tonight, I'm going extremely boring. The 4 cheese potato ramen bomb is the last one I have, so I'm going to finish it off. I don't want to show off my fancy meals until I'm with Gretchen and Willie, because Gretchen makes all these fancy vegan, dehydrated foods, so I got to show off the stuff I spend money on. So just kidding, but I can't wait to see them in the morning. But tonight, just a boring ramen bomb and probably some cheese with it. Okay, I need some help here. Every time I think it would be great to bring some cheese, maybe do a little charcuterie here on the trail, I go out and buy some cheese and it sits in my pack and it looks like this when it comes out. Now I can see it when it's warm out, but it was not warm. It was in the 50s today. And it's still kind of a melty, weird shaped mess. So if anybody has any tips for me on how to do it, or maybe I shouldn't buy the cheap, great value Gouda, but hey, you know, I was at Walmart, so you gotta do what you gotta do. It's still getting eaten though, but it just doesn't look appealing. Well, day 1's in the books. Will I say it got the best of me? No, but it got a lot of me. I'm feeling it tonight. Most I've ever hiked the backpack, most I've ever backpacked today, and of course it's the first day of the trip, so I got 5 days worth of food, so my pack was even heavier. So added to the challenge. The good thing is the hiking part. The trail is not that hard. There's not a lot of elevation. It's mostly flat. The trails are really nice. So that part was good. It's just I never had done that distance carrying that much weight on my back. And on top of it, I was pushing myself because I was so paranoid about making it before dark, because it's September and it gets darker sooner than if this was June. I probably would have taken my time. And I kind of feel bad because I kind of just sprinted away from Willie and Gretchen. I haven't seen them since this morning. So they're going to meet me here tomorrow, and then we're going to spend the rest of the trip in the same camp. So no more rushing, no more leaving them. I want to be with them the rest of the trip. We came together. We have so much fun together. Such great people. But it's beautiful here. It's awesome. And the weather is actually perfect for hiking. You know, it's in the 50s, going down the 40s tonight, so it'll be good sleeping weather. But the body will feel a little sore. So took a little bit of vitamin I, and 3 fingers of Mr. White Turkey will help me ease that pain tonight and get me ready for another day tomorrow. But only 5.5 tomorrow, so looking forward to it. Chance of rain tomorrow and Wednesday. I'm hoping, well, if it rains, it rains. We're here, we're not leaving. My truck's 30 some miles away, so, and we're not going backwards either, so we're just going to go until we finish. And we have a game plan. We have reserved campsites, so we're going to stick it out. We're going to do the best. It's supposed to be beautiful Thursday and Friday, so sunny in the 60s. So, you know, take the good, bad, and the ugly. And today wasn't ugly. Today was rough. That'd be a good word for it, rough. So I'm looking forward for tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see everybody later. Oh, the pain's already going away. It's so good.
Morning, 7:40 in the morning. Slept pretty well. It was not cold and chilly. It was in the 40s. Kept myself nice and warm on my quilt. In fact, it got too warm at one point. I had to pop my head out because it got a little hot. I got my new pillow, the Trekology 2. Thing I like about it is that it attaches to my pad. I'm still trying to figure it out though, because the one thing, it's not super high up, so I had my puff kind of supplement it to get my head up a little higher. So nothing to do with pillow. I think the pillow is really good, but it's I gotta figure out how to keep my head lifted up a little higher. So other than that, slept really well. I was physically exhausted, so that kind of helped get me to sleep. So no rush this morning. We're gonna wait for Gretchen and Willie to catch up, and then we're gonna hike together the rest of the time. Gonna get up, have some coffee, make some breakfast, and then hang out here at camp, explore a little bit. One nice thing about being in a national park is that we have privies, so don't have to dig cat hole. So that's a good thing. It's the little things in life. So ready for Tuesday to start.
Give you a little tour of campsite number 5. Nice little seating area. Not supposed to have fires here, but it's obviously the remnants somebody did. That's okay. I follow the rules. Got the lampstand tucked away back there. But there's plenty of room for more than one, even though you're not supposed to have more than 2 at a campsite. But there would be enough for 3 or 4 really. But the rules is the rules. So, but it was a pretty nice campsite. I got a feeling they're all going to be this nice. Got the water going. Today's breakfast is going to be Mountain House breakfast skillet. I have not had this, but I've heard rave reviews about it, so I'm looking forward to it. So we get coffee going, have a little breakfast skillet, and take our time getting everything toned down.
Breakfast is done. Breakfast skillet was really good, but I was starving too, so I wolfed it down. Breakfast is done, took care of business, if you know what I mean, and now we're just gonna start tearing down camp. I figure Gretchen and Willie are 2 hours behind me hiking time, so they would probably leave close to now, I would think. I don't know how fast they're moving, and it's okay, but I'm hoping to catch them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear down camp, and I'm gonna go kind of sit my chair out near the trail, so when they're walking by, I'll just snag them. And we might stay here and eat lunch, or we might hike a little bit. I don't know, it's up to them, because I'll be ready to go. So I'm gonna change, gonna tear down the tent, and then start the day.
There's a squirrel up in that tree, and he keeps tearing off unripened pine cones, and tossing them down. I don't know if it's because he's getting them for winter, or he's just trying to tell me to get the hell out, because it keeps thumping down here like rain. And I think it's the same guy that kind of was chirping at me last night when I was eating dinner, so it's rather funny. These squirrels and chipmunks here don't give a crap. I found the answer. He's now in the tree above me, dropping them down. So here comes one now. In fact, watch. He's sending me a message to get the hell out of his spot. It's a beautiful morning here at Chapel Beach. Just hanging out by Superior, waiting for Gretchen and Willie to come by. It's 5.3 miles. I left the campsite because I had an aggressive chipmunk trying to get in my pack, so I just had to get out of it. So I'll just wait for them. Must be some hardy souls that really want to see the pictured rocks that be going on today. It's a bit chilly out. I can't imagine what's like out on the boat out there. But hey, more power to them. Hopefully they're bundled up. I'm sure they're enjoying the view. Well, we're finally back together again. Made it. Gretchen and Willie. They survived their 12-mile day. I survived my day. Yes. They've already got 4 under their belt this morning, so we got a little over 5 to go to get to our next campsite. We're in no rush. We're gonna have a great night tonight, and we can now hike together because I don't have to worry about getting anywhere in a hurry. So creek's going down Lake Superior. We're coming up to Chapel Rock. You see the tree growing out of the rock up there. I think we're going up that way. But that's what I said yesterday. I think this is where I was camping. I was right. I was just camped maybe a couple hundred yards behind this. So now we're going to head up to Chapel Rock. You can see here's Chapel Rock. See the root growing across. Pretty cool. We're going to be up there in a second. Give you a little history of Chapel Rock here. Now we're right up against Chapel Rock. Again, as you can see, the tree growing out of it. The root going across. I guess there was a rock across it at one time that fell in the lake. Then you got this beautiful view There's Chapel Beach. I camped right a couple hundred yards away from the beach over there. So beautiful area. I was glad I was able to camp here. So the hike wasn't that great. It was beautiful. Look at that. You see some things, see some formations into the sandstone cliffs over on the other side of the beach. It's beautiful. Beautiful area. Another beautiful view. I think they're on every corner. Obviously you can see the lake's a lot calmer today than it was yesterday. It's actually a beautiful day today. Like I said, every time you turn the corner you get a different view. That's from across by Chapel Beach, but I didn't see this angle before because of where we're at. We walked along here. We've been walking along the top of this ridge the whole time. Just incredibly gorgeous. Look at this drop off right here. Straight down into the lake. Breathtaking. Little tricky sandy part of the trail. Willie and Gretchen taking their time getting down. It took me a little while to get down. It's just deep sand and some roots and it's steep. And this is what it opened up to. Got a little hard sand area over a cliff. This is the trail right here into this deep sand. So it doesn't look like it's a lot of deep sand or for a long distance of time, but it's pretty deep. I guess this is Spray Falls. Might be a drop off at the other side. There was two trails around. Willie found the easy way. I came the hard way. Of course, I do everything the hard way. And here's your view of Spray Falls. Had to hike a little ways to get out here. A little look over the lake. See, I'm not getting too close to the edge. I can see it just fine from here. Again, you can still see more. How far we've come and how far we still have to go. It's very beautiful. You just don't get tired of seeing the shoreline. I mean, it's just changes as you go, get different angles. It's just incredible. Gravity and weather, waves equal erosion. And it's a Beaver Creek. This is the bridge we're crossing. I think this is our water source. Doesn't look too bad. Hopefully it's easy to get to. We're camping somewhere close to here, so just gotta find the campsite. And then we'll get set up. Hike 2 is in the books. I'm showing you around my new campsite here. Tucked back in the woods here. You can actually see Lake Superior right through here. But the nice thing is I'm far enough back that I'm not getting any of that breeze off the lake. In fact, Gretchen and Willie might be joining me back here because they're getting the breeze where they're at. So, don't the more the merrier. Good day. Then I hiked in the afternoon, a little over 5.3. Not real hard, but there are some technical parts to it, and there's some beautiful shots. So you'll see, or you'll have seen if you've seen my movie or video already. But tomorrow's our second longest day for me. Actually, for them too. It's 9.2, and then on Thursday we've got 7, and on Friday 4.1 out. So far so good, and it was supposed to rain today, and it didn't, so you can't complain. Gretchen and Willie are getting their hammocks hung up. Got the land shan set. Got a fire going. We're gonna have a good night. Nice, relaxing evening. Away from the wind of Lake Superior. Well, tonight's dinner is pad thai from Good to Go out of Maine. Never have had this, so I'm looking forward to it. It sounds delicious. Rice noodles with wild American shrimp sauce and peanuts. So we're going to give it a go. I will report back later on how good it is, and I got a feeling it's going to be really good.